Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a very different type of video because I'm in a very different type of place in my life than I've been in a while, and I want to share with you what's going on and what my plans are for the future. So if you want to stick around and see what's going on with me in my personal life and what I'm expecting from my future, then keep watching. Okay, so if you've been with me for a bit, you know that my videos have been mostly about Disney, and I love Disney. Disney's a huge part of my life. I'm an annual pass holder, and I don't plan for that to change anytime soon. So I would like to continue doing my Disney content, but it would be a shame for me to not talk about what's going on in my life right now to try and help people out there that could use help, because I know that I personally have been going to look for help on YouTube with the things that I'm going through. So the first thing I want to say is that I went through a breakup a few months ago, and it's definitely rocked my world more than I thought it was going to. I'm in this very strange transitional place in my life right now that's partly due to my age, partly due to my career, and my being single. So it's a very interesting phase of life that I'm in right now. I'm in my late 20s. Some of my friends are married with kids, and some of my friends are very, very single and still like living up their youth. And I'm in this like middle ground because I'm a teacher, and the people that I'm with all the time are in this very like family-centered mode and in this settled lifestyle, and I don't feel that on my end. So I'm kind of just trying to navigate life, and honestly it's kind of lonely. I've been watching a lot of YouTube, a lot more than I usually watch, and I've kind of found that it is somewhat of a home for me, and I've been using it as a source of inspiration to try and find myself as a YouTuber and as a person. So I just wanted to tell you guys the things that I'm trying to do in this next year to try and fulfill myself for myself, because I've always been a relationship kind of person, and I've always been surrounded by a lot of friends. In high school and in college and right after college, I had groups of friends from like 5 to like 15 friends that I was always with every weekend. It wasn't a question of if I was going to do something, it was a question of who else was going to do it with us and what exactly we were going to do. So to now be in a place where every weekend I'm tired from my job, which is very demanding, but also alone, and I don't really have someone to share like downtime with, but I don't necessarily want to go out all the time. I'm in this like very weird space. So I'm taking this time for myself to try and expand me. I've always been a very passionate person, and I've always had passions that weren't the most common, and I've kind of ran with them fairly confidently, and I don't want that to change. But now that I'm growing up and I need to find myself a little bit deeper, I want to kind of push myself. I pushed myself a little bit when I started this YouTube channel making my Disney stuff, and now I'm going to push myself further making this YouTube channel a little bit more all-encompassing of me and what I want, and kind of just channeling all of my energy and all of my free time into creating things that I love versus this routine of just my Disney vlogs that I've been getting into. So I'm really excited for where this is going to take me, and I'd like to give you a list of the things that I'm trying to work on as I go forward this year, this school year 2019-2020, and I don't know, for my future. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to work on my health and fitness. I mean, classic YouTuber, I know. I've always been a very active person, and this past year I kind of like let that slide. I've gone back to the gym. I go almost every day for an hour, but I really want to start incorporating weight training. I want to incorporate Pilates classes, and I want to incorporate healthy eating. Now, I love, love, love healthy food, so eating healthy isn't difficult for me. It's just something that I need to actively focus on. So that means going to the grocery store with ideas of food in mind and coming home after a very hard, long day at work and then the gym to actually cook them. So I'm going to work on my health and fitness, and I'd like to take you guys along for that. I also started a K-pop dance class. So you probably don't know this, but I am a huge K-pop stan, and it's just, I think the origin of that is the fact that I never was really into music other than like the Beatles, and they kind of give me that same vibe of like a group of boys. I like girl groups too, but like a group of people that I can learn things about and follow along with their them on TV shows, and their music is fun and it's uplifting, and it makes me want to work out, and it makes me want to dance, and it just has this wholesome vibe to it that I feel like a lot of American mainstream music has lost. So I got really into K-pop. Long story short, I'm taking a K-pop dance class. So basically it's like teens and adults who learn a dance. We do full formations, and there will be some performance dances. We definitely film it and dress up, and that's something that I like to do on my free time. And now I'm kind of excited to find people that like the same things that I do and get a little bit of adrenaline and endorphins. And I've always loved to dance. I was a cheerleader, and I'm just kind of excited for that little thing going on. I just took my first K-pop dance class this past Thursday. It was really fun. We're doing the dance to ITZY's song Icy, and I'm very, very, very excited about that. So I don't know, stay tuned. I'll try and see if I can give you updates about that as I go. I've also decided that I'm going to learn how to surf. I am fully committing. I live 8 blocks from the beach. It's that way. And I very rarely go to the beach because I really don't like laying on the sand. I really like swimming, and I just don't see myself going to the beach alone and swimming in the ocean by myself, which is, yeah, a personal problem. I know that. But I really want to get into surfing because that will be an activity that I can do and go to the beach and be able to use my backyard for what it is. So I have a surf class on Sunday, and then I have a bunch of people in my life who surf. So I'm going to try and, like, I don't know, bother them to surf with them. I don't have a board. I do have a wetsuit. So we'll just see how surfing goes for me. I'd also like to utilize my experiences to try and make videos to help people, because going through this breakup has been the hardest thing that I've ever had to go through. And that sounds dramatic, but I really mean it. It's tested me in ways that I didn't think that I could get through. And honestly, I'm not through it yet. And it's because of YouTube, it's because of Reddit, it's because of people who have experienced heartbreak like this. That I feel like I can do it and I can get through it. So I'm going to try and channel a little bit more about me and my experiences in life into this channel to try and see if I can help people out there, because I do that at school all the time. But there's a difference between talking to middle schoolers about middle school and talking to adults about real heartbreak and financial struggles, and just questioning if you're making the right decisions in life, which I've never felt like I was questioning my life decisions, and now I am. So even a confident person like me who kind of projects like I got everything going for me, I'm really struggling with a lot in my life, and I want to be transparent about that, and I want to be there for people who might need someone just like I need someone right now. And honestly, lastly, I think that this will be something that I can focus on, and it'll be a new passion project of mine, because I'm very passionate about my job and I feel like I got it nailed down. I mean, it's exhausting, but I feel like I'm doing well in my job, and there's always room to improve, but I feel like I'm itching to do something bigger, and something within me is talking about something bigger. So here is my something bigger, and it's you, and it's me, and it's this. Well, thank you so much for listening, and I hope that you stay tuned on my journey, and maybe I can help someone out there. And I don't know, I'm excited for this future. I am still very lonely and sad and scared, but I'm trying to be optimistic. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit kind of a downer, but I feel like I owed it to you to let you know what's going on in my life. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.
Deez is extra magic moments. Deez is extra magic moments.
But I've always loved going to the gym. No.
My friends, when can we do